There seems to be a row over the ICE's detention of a 5-year-old child. Important information that we're tracking at this hour, as the ICE in the United States has detained a 5-year-old and his father in Minnesota. On this, the US Vice President J.D. Vance has also commented, saying that the child's father is an illegal alien. Apart from this, there seems to be reactions coming in from across the political spectrum in the United States, with the Democrats slamming the ICE operation in Minnesota. Now, Kamala Harris has gone on to say that the child is used as a bait by the ICE. Remember that the ICE is the US Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Now, these agents allegedly detained a 5-year-old child, Liam Ramos, during an immigration enforcement operation. Now, Minnesota school officials and the family's attorney have confirmed this, while the preschooler was with his father and was identified by the Department of Homeland Security.
I saw this terrible story while I was coming to Minneapolis. We just left Toledo, Ohio this morning for an economic messaging event. And I see this story, and I'm a father of a 5-year-old, actually, a 5-year-old little boy. And I think to myself, oh my God, this is terrible. How did we arrest a 5-year-old? Well, I do a little bit more follow-up research. And what I find is that the 5-year-old was not arrested, that his dad was an illegal alien. And then when they went to arrest his illegal alien father, the father ran. So the story is that ICE detained a 5-year-old. Well, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to let a 5-year-old child freeze to death?
Well, on this, my colleague Vishal Vivek joining us on the broadcast. Vishal, there seems to be shocking information coming in from the United States, where there are reports that a 5-year-old child was apparently detained. Of course, we heard the US Vice President refute these claims. What is the latest that we're learning on this so far?
Well, Rit, we have those images on screen. This is a 5-year-old child that was supposedly detained by ICE, the Immigration, Customs and Enforcement Agency of the United States, the most powerful immigration agency in the United States. And the images tell the story. The child appears to be quite distressed while he is in detention. And while J.D. Vance goes on to say that the child was, held because his father, who is an illegal alien, tried to run away from the authorities. He was being arrested by the authorities, but he did not let them do so, and he tried to run away. And that is when there were harsh conditions there. Minnesota has really harsh winters, and they could not have let the child go, so they held on to the child. That is what J.D. wants. That is what the ICE, that is what the Department of Homeland Security, they're all saying that they wanted to keep the child safe, and that is why they had to detain him. But the overall story, the lawyers, the family, they're all saying that they used the child as a bait because they had already arrested the father, and they wanted to ensure that there were more, whether there were more people inside the house or not. So they wanted to use the child as a bait.